Hi everyone, welcome to Healing Souls, my beautiful friends of love and light. How are you all doing? So I have connected again today because this week we were going on getting the card of moon again and again, and then we did get the card of the sun also. So I believe this is an extremely powerful week for us, and since we have the blue moon, as they say, happening, I did analyze how it is the blue moon, because last full moon healing that I did, last full moon was also happening in the sign of Capricorn, and this full moon is also happening in the sign of Capricorn, dear friends. That is why, dear friends, we are calling this full moon as the blue moon. And as the blue moon, I had said that it is very rare, and with the blue moon we have a saying attached that once in a blue moon opportunity can be manifested with this blue moon energy that is happening right now. Therefore, I was feeling that why not start, since the energies were already being indicated in the energies were already being indicated in the Sunday's reading, the moon's energies. It's so strong already, then why not use it? It is 16-17 today. When you're going to see it, why not use the energy for as many healings as I can make during this week, and as and when I am guided for. So I have been guided for this extremely strong healing today, and let's see where it takes us. What I'm sensing is that the energy of the sun is also extremely strong at this time, because we are having the full moon in the sign of Capricorn, and Capricorn is the 10th house, which is the sun, which talks about our status, our legacy, how we show up in the world. 10th house is a lot about our career, our possessions, our reputation. So that is where the sun's energy is stepping in, and the full moon energy in the month of July. Full moon is all, our moon is associated with Cancer, and the month of July is also Cancerian month. So that full moon energy is all the emotional energy, the divine feminine energy. And the sun's energy, which is the Capricorn energy, that is the 10th house energy, is all the divine father's energy. So here I believe there are two very strong energies of the sun and the moon coming together, which is telling me that our subconscious and the conscious are both coming together with this blue moon opportunity. The sun and the moon inside of us, that is our solar plexus chakra, and our moon is associated with sacral and the causal chakra, third eye chakra. A lot many chakras are governed with the get the energies from the moon. Our intuition, definitely our third eye chakra, our crown chakra, our causal chakra, upper chakras, definitely. In our stomach, I did tell you that the sacral chakra is connected with our gut feeling, with all the moon cycles, everything. So the energy is extremely strong over here, and the intuition that I am getting for this healing is that we need to merge our subconscious with our conscious, with the strong blue moon energy and the strong Capricorn energy, that is the sun energy, and become our true authentic self. There's a lot, dear friends. I don't know how we're going to comprehend, but the first thing which I noticed was that none of the cloves want to burn, which is clearly telling me that thank you very much, God Hanumanji. Hanumanji has successfully cleansed all of the negative energies around us. Kali Mata, Hanumanji, our Syrian friends have all been able to clean the negative energies from our body, mind and soul to a very huge extent already. And so they just showed me via this that there is no need to burn the cloves or the you know, I mean, it is all they wanted to tell me. They wanted to give this message that all of you guys at present seeing this healing are in good energies. The incense that I am using is of Malta white, dear friends. Malta white is, this incense is the incense of change. So from here we call in the energy of change, and this change is going to make you your authentic self. There's a lot that I have to speak in this healing. There's a lot that has to be comprehended. I don't know how with these big energies, but there are some crystals that I'm going to use in this healing. Simultaneously, I would keep giving the channel messages that are coming. Alright, so the first healing, that is for the full moon happening in the sign of Capricorn. For my beautiful friends of love and light, let us merge in our conscious and subconscious and emerge our strongest self. Your true potential is going to shine, dear friends, and this healing could be the healing for you to manifest your passionate new beginning. Yes, all of it coming together. And we have Tuesday. When I'm making this healing, it is Tuesday. And Tuesday in India, in Indian tradition, is, you know, considered the day of God Hanumana. So the energy of God Hanumana is still there. Let's incorporate all of these energies and do a strong healing to help you manifest your passionate new beginnings in whichever area of your life, dear friends. So, you know, this is the second full moon happening in the sign of Capricorn. And Capricorn normally, I mean, the sign is associated with a lot of grounded energy. Money manifestations, property manifestations, as I did say, government, laws, work, profession, career. This is the house of the rules and regulations, like the father of the family, setting the rules and regulations for the countries, for the home, for the companies. So there is one energy that is of our father, and the second energy is of our emotions, that is the divine feminine energy, which is the receptive energy, which is the energy of love and what our soul actually wants to do. So here in this healing, very strongly what I'm sensing is the Capricorn energy is very much like, you know, all of us have felt it in past month or from past months. We have been feeling that, you know, there is a need for manifestations in our life on the earth plane. Most of us want to manifest huge, big amounts of money, or maybe looking for stability, securities in our jobs, with our homes, careers, relationships. Something of the sorts has been the concern over the past few months, and now I do understand, culminating it all together from where it is coming. This is all the Capricorn energy, the 10th house energy, the energy of what is our status, what is our reputation, how do we show up in this world. And from there are issues of self-worth, fame, the need of acknowledgement, validations, a lot is there. Capricorn, dear friends, in the tarot deck, the card which represents Capricorn is the Devil card. So in this healing, first of all, in order to merge our subconscious with our conscious is totally, first of all, to release anything or everything that is devil. And devil in tarot just simply talks about anything that is negative. So again we come down to the release of anything, because the Capricorn sign, when it goes to extreme, it can talk about extreme ambitions, it can talk about also want to tell you guys that the healing is already in progress. I will tell you the crystals which are kept over here, but there are messages, channel messages that have to go along with it. That's why the healing is already going towards you. So I was talking about the devil, I'll come back to that, but let's first introduce the crystals. Call upon the energy of the sun and the moon, induce the healing once again, and I'll continue with the messages. So dear friends, today a lot of crystals have been given to me which are going to do some deep shadow cleansing from inside of you. Cleansing of your subconscious, cleansing of your conscious also. Sometimes it is the opposite thing, dear friends. I will tell you. Here I have the black obsidian for deep cleansing of inside. Black kyanite. We're going to pull the cords. We have the rainbow moonstone and the pink moonstone. We have the energy of the onyx. This one is the greenish blue for the heart chakra, and this is the black onyx. We have the tiger's eye for your confidence and courage. We have a Molda white crystal over here for the change. Smoky quartz, dear friends, and another grounding crystal. So if you would see that most of the crystals are, balancing the upper chakras and the lower chakras. So I thank myself to be here. I thank pure divine Reiki energy to be here. I thank all of my friends present on Healing Souls to be here. I thank the energy of the full moon happening in the sign of Capricorn to be here. I thank the energy of the Sun God to be here. I thank the energy of God Hanumana to be here. I thank the energy of all the benevolent beings of love and light who want to connect for this healing to be here. Mother Earth, Mother Gaia, all of the guides, ancestors, of all of my friends present over here, please connect for this extremely strong healing. I thank the energies of the crystals, the incense, and any divine energy that is present over here. I thank you for being here for this healing. Dearest friends, you can close your eyes or you may open your eyes. Anyhow, the energy is going to reach where it has to reach in your body, mind and soul. The healing is going to reach you. So I call upon the energies of the sun and the moon to start to enter the stellar gateway in the body of my friend who is sitting over here. Opening, activating, energizing, balancing and healing the stellar gateway. Showering the energy of the Capricorn full moon along with the energy of the sun into the stellar gateway. Merging the subconscious with the conscious of my friend, emerging the strongest in your full potential so that you are now ready to manifest your passionate new beginning, dear friends. So what I was telling you with the devil card, dear friends, was that the devil and the Capricorn moon is talking about anything or everything that is toxic inside of us, that leads us towards guilt, shame, lust, greed. When it comes to our manifestations, sometimes the needs and the wants become so overpowering, and the needs and wants of not just ourselves, it is sometimes pushed for our loved ones, that we try to kill our subconscious, our gut feelings, our intuition. We don't listen to our personal moon, and in order to shine onto the world, we fake up our sun and we try to accept any offer that comes towards us with the motive of lust, with the motive of greed. People, for their benefit, can lure us. This is an extremely powerful time, my dear beautiful friends, an extremely powerful time for all of my friends who are here on Healing Souls, on a spiritual path, on a spiritual journey. Dear friends, if you have happened to click on this video, know that your path is guided by a co-creative team of spirit. Your life purpose is merging with your careers. Your life purpose is merging with your passions. You are not here to just mint money or to just while off your time with anybody, to just have a person by your side as your partner or your soulmate, or to just do anything in this world to satisfy or please others. You are here for a bigger mission, dear friends. You have a soul mission. And every full moon, new moon, your soul urges you to understand who you are, to go deep within yourself and see who you are. Truly, your subconscious talks to you, tries to cleanse out things which are conditioned to your mind. Make money anyhow. Money is the need. You need a partner to carry on your life. You must do a certain thing to live a certain type of lifestyle or cater to the needs of others by killing your soul. All this is the conditioning, dear friends. And all of my friends present over here on the spiritual journey, on the spiritual path, I do understand, suffer a lot. Why? Because you guys are divine souls, and it is not easy in today's world to live your authentic self, to live the life that your subconscious always urges you to live, because there is a certain life that we are living in our conscious world, where we see everybody doing anything to make money. There are no morals. There is no alignment with the passions. People are just joining any work profile where they say that I'm just doing this work to make money. They kill their soul every day. They are dominated and controlled by bosses, People who do not want to see their growth, who do not want to hear the right things in life. But you are killing your soul when you are doing this, dear friends. Might be you are pursuing relationships or wishing to manifest relationships with partners just for the reason that your conditioned mind tells you that such and such person has a reputation in the society, or being married or committed or certain tag will give you a reputation. Anything or everything in today's world, dear friends, can lure the most innocent mind. That is a mind of a spiritual person, beautiful soul, who is wishing to pursue a journey of truth, who can see through people, who can see through the intentions, but can do nothing. Because when the reality hits, they do understand that we need to pay the bills. And it is very hard hitting. And when these realities hit, some of you opt for any jobs which are not aligned with you, where you kill your soul. Some of you opt for relationships which are not aligned for you. Some of you get lured and you start to support your toxic parents or toxic relationships just for the heck that there will be money coming through them. My dearest beautiful friends of love and light, this energy is extremely strong. And on your spiritual path, it asks you for commitment. Are you willing to commit to your soul's passion? Are you willing to give up everything to pursue only your own truth? What your soul urges you to do? Or can you be lured by money or other people or any toxicities just for the petty needs that keep emerging for you or for your family? Can you be your true authentic self? Can you say no to anything or everything that is toxic? Can you merge your subconscious with your conscious? Can you become an image, a persona, a person who is truly integrated, whose beliefs, whose actions, whose desires are all aligned? Can you become God? Can you become your higher self? This is a very testing period, dear friends, from the 7-7 portal, when the diamond light started entering our body and started cleansing our root chakra. All of our insecurities, our fears, our devils started emerging from there. Many of us were finding many ways to make money, or by hook or crook trying to manifest relationships or anything that we feel that is going to bring us safety, security for ourselves or for our loved ones. But today, dear friends, with this energy of the full moon and the sun entering your body, can you be truthful to yourself? Whatever you're trying to manifest, are you trying to manifest it from the place of your real truth? If you say that you're a person who would never take money at the cost of selling of the soul, are you really doing that? But when an opportunity comes in front of you that lures you to have the material pleasures, do you get lured? Dig deep inside yourself, dear friends. Are you able to tell your partners, this is immoral, this is not correct? Do not follow these unethical practices in your work area. Are you able to tell your children, don't do anything to everything for money? Are you being able to say it to yourself? And even if you say it in your conscious, are you being able to do it? Is your subconscious that strong? Can you let go of, can you walk away from any offer that lures you? Are you that strong that no matter what, you will be your God? Do you believe that the universe will somehow provide you? Today, dear friends, in this healing, I am going to induce such an energy inside of you with the moon and the sun, dear friends, that if you say no to any of the devils, any of those offers that are not aligned with your soul, this new moon energy, this full moon, blue moon's energy will bring towards you your infinite abundance, your shower of infinite abundance that will come from the universe as a reward for the sacrifice that you made and all that you surrendered to just become your true authentic self, to really dig deep inside of yourself and embrace your integrity. Fill in your chakras, dear friends, the energy of saying no to any energy that is not aligned with your true self on your soul mission. When you go for interviews, dear friends, and tell the people that you do not resonate with their missions, which are to accomplish only money and only money. When you speak your truth, dear friends, you are rejected, and you should feel proud. Do not feel low if you are being rejected in interviews. Do not feel low if you are being rejected by your loved ones, by your communities. There are only 3% of people who will understand a soul who wants to truly have integrity, who wants to truly live a life of an authentic being on this earth realm where everyone is a devil, where there is only pretension. In order to have reputation, in order to have your position, your legacies, people are doing anything to everything. All of my spiritual friends present over here, why have you been not able to continue with your jobs? Because you see through the fakeism. You are not willing to accept those undertables. You don't want to cheat people. Why you say no to so many relationships? Because you can see through the fakeness. You are awakening, dear friends, and embrace your awakening. Don't get swayed by these energies of the planets. They come and go to test you. This was a highly testing period for you. Many of you have been in doubt, considering that are we on the right path? Is our soul actually aligned with what we want to pursue as our passion? Today, dear friends, I'm telling you, with the energy of this full moon, until the next full moon, you are going to have a new beginning in your life. A passionate new beginning that is also going to bring you material manifestations, a lot of money, stability in your relationships, happiness, joy. But your test is to sit with yourself every day and check whatever you're doing every minute. Is it aligned? Are you cheating yourself? Are you disturbing yourself because you are not being aligned with your subconscious and conscious? This is very deep, dear friends. This is very deep. When your subconscious is giving you the intuitive guidance, the gut feeling, but consciously you're not following, you're never at peace. Double moon, dear friends, double moon card. Double your power of intuition, intelligence. Listen to the gut feeling that emerges in your stomach, in your sacral chakra, in your head, your third eye chakra. Listen to empower your sun energy, dear friends. Why would you need a boss above you? You know, dear friends, sometimes we emerge so strong and so powerful in our personalities that we are being guided to become an entrepreneur on our own, or do something of our own. We are so powerful, we are so strong, we are so authentic that any company or any person is not willing to. They fear the power you come with. They fear that our unethical practices are going to be exposed by this person. Many of the managers above you are going to reject you for the interviews for the reason they fear your power. They feel that you can overpower them with your qualities, with your abilities, with your hard works. Do not underestimate your abilities, my dearest beautiful friends of love and light. You are radiating and shining a different light. Most of you have to be your own masters. You are the leaders, dear friends. You are the leaders who are operating at a fake ship cannot tolerate your vibrancy. They do not understand where you're coming from. Don't be surprised of your rejections in big companies. Don't be surprised of your rejections in big organizations and spiritual organizations who are working only for money. Don't be surprised when you enter these organizations and these people are absolutely not aligned with you. Don't be surprised. You are the God. Grounding you, dear friends, and from this healing, what you're going to receive is a very strong confidence and courage in yourself, and your ability to understand that you are capable enough to manifest anything to everything from inside of your own body. With your own radiation, you are going to manifest your abundance. You don't need the approvals, validations of the outside world. No one is going to bring and give you that money in your hand, because for them to give you that money in your hand, for them to give you will have to stoop down to the level these people are operating in the society. I don't know with how many of you these messages are going to resonate, but this was the energy that was there in the air of collective, which was coming very strongly, and I was guided to make this healing for anybody to everybody who will click on this video. You are on a very high spiritual awakening path. You are becoming the God yourself. But God is not fake, dear friends. God is the same inside out. The God will always tell you to follow right morals. God is never going to tell you that, you have an affair with someone else's wife, or you have an affair with someone else's partner, or God is never going to tell you that, go and take that job only for money, although you find it shitty, your soul does not align, you feel that the boss is, wanting to use you, but go and join that job only for money. God is never going to tell you, sacrifice your child, leave them alone at home, but go and do your services for money. God is never going to tell you, keep buttering your toxic parents for hereditary money. Dear friends, where are you all going? Sit and analyze with this healing. Cleanse your devils, dear friends, and all of us have them. None of us is clean, pure, without any flaws, else we would have been God. Thank you very much, my dear beautiful friends of love and light. Thank you to the sun energy, the moon energy. Thank you for all of the energies which connected over here to highlight the inner devils inside the body of ourselves. Help us release them all. Help us begin our passionate new beginnings in our life with this strong release. Bring that confidence, that courage. Help us emerge our authentic self and help us live a life of integrity. Thank you very much, my beautiful friends of love and light. Disconnecting from you, but the energies are not going to disconnect from you. It's extremely powerful, dear friends. Keep taking this healing for a period of time and see what you emerge from this mid of July until mid of August. There's going to be a lot that is going to be released, many strong decisions that you're going to make. Stay connected, stay blessed. Thank you very much, dear friends.